Anti-Semitism. Now, discrimination against or prejudice or hostility towards Jews.
And in recent years, we've seen a deeply disturbing rise in anti-Semitism in parts of the world where it would have seemed unthinkable just a few years or decades ago.
Now, if you shoot a person one by one, sometimes more than 1,000 a day, right? It's not a nice business. You get blood on yourself, right? Many of these victims could talk German, so they speak the same language as the one who does the shooting. Their children there, not very efficient. So by 1942, the gas chambers much more efficient, and that is when it started.
In 1972, at the Munich Olympics in Germany, a terrorist group with the name Black September killed 11 Israeli athletes on the biggest stage in the world.
Tonight, they have now said that there were 11 hostages. 2 were killed in their rooms yesterday morning. 9 were killed at the airport tonight. They're all gone.
In a 2014 study by the Anti-Defamation League, showed that out of about 237 million people, 21 million or 9% are considered to be anti-Semitic. Then in a 2015 study by the ADL, they surveyed about 237 million people. 24 million or 10% of them are considered to be anti-Semitic. But what if we could get that number to 0? My opinion is to go into schools and inform students.
So do you think that religion, no matter what religion, should be taught better in U.S. public schools?
I think if religion is going to be taught, then the curriculum has to be really just and proportionate and well reviewed.
In a visual of the 2015 study, the 237 million people have been turned into 100 stick figures. Each person represents 2.3 million people. 2% of the country is Jewish. That's 5.7 million people. The stick figures with the swastikas are the 10% of the country that hate Jews. That's 24 million people. Now, how did 24 million people start to hate 5.7 million people?
Why do you think people hate Jews?
People don't hate Jews. It seems that way. That's what anti-Semitism manifests as. But ultimately, anti-Semitism is rooted in a disbelief and a disregard for moral law. The Jewish people, through the Mosaic Law, brought a system of government and rules, the 10 Commandments. All of these rules came to all of humanity through the Jewish people. And they've become a guiding light and a guiding force to build Western civilization and really the rule of law. And so anytime people hit up against that, that manifests ultimately as anti-Semitism. So what I really believe at its core is that anti-Semitism is a manifestation of those who reject moral law, natural law, that really stems back to Moses at Sinai.
When people think about Jews, one of the first things that people think about is money. People stereotype all Jews as being extremely wealthy people. This reason alone is why people hate Jews, for their large influence in the US and world economy. As you can see, Jews have the largest percentage of people that make $100,000 a year. That's why I think people hate Jews. For example, when friends are with a Jew, they tend to joke about money. If there is money on the ground, especially a penny, they will say something along the lines of, Why couldn't you smell that? Or that's for you.
But it is a global issue.
Yes.
Anti-Semitism,
Very
and
is.
social media is around, is among us for about 20 years, you know.
Yeah.
And you cannot stop that. That's
No.
what I said when we had that theme. Yeah, but you see it on the social. I said you
No.
cannot. No matter what you do, you
No.
cannot stop it. That doesn't mean we have to stop talking about it or writing about it or what you are doing. That's what we can do.
I came here to speak to you about where I stand on the future of American relations with our strategic ally, our unbreakable friendship, and our cultural brother, the only democracy in the Middle East, the State of Israel.
With the incoming government, I'm hopeful that the positive relationship with Israel and the Jewish community can help eliminate anti-Semitism and bring the number to 0.
How did you survive in the Holocaust? Like at the camp?
Well, I think a Holocaust survivor will tell you you had to be lucky.